Oh, wait.
If dressage and orphans,
A little burn.
were my cowgirl prayers, gotta raise some money. Just save the camp, I swear, or save the ranch, or save the farm. Lord knows they're always in financial trouble. It's cowgirl summer with the pure boys. Hallelujah, amen.
It's pretty long.
Heaven bless the show, Heartland.
Long enough.
Hallelujah,
Yeah, definitely long enough.
amen.
God, jeez.
Amen. Yeah. Or you woman. Ciao, Fudgebackers. Welcome to Pure Boys Podcast, Cowgirl Summer 3, Heartland Edition. I'm Aaron Black, and I'm back in the saddle again.
And I'm also back in the summer again. I said summer.
Yeah, well, hey, we're back. We are back in the summer again, to be fair.
I am heating up. I just did a very quick workout because I wanted to get it in before the record.
Yeah, you
so I
did.
could just settle it down later. And I'm also David A.R. White.
Excellent. And you're back in the summer again.
I'm back!
I'm back!
I think that's the only register I can hit.
I think that's a really fun noise to make the listeners listen to.
Oh, right off the bat, too, after that long intro.
Yeah.
I'm back!
Yeehaw! I'm back! Just screaming.
Even the bots are like, oh, come on, guys. Like, I have to do this every day.
I don't want to listen to this now. Just play some copywritten music so I can give you your strikes and we can move on.
I'm watching, or not watching, I'm
Oh.
reading 2001 A Space Odyssey.
Oh.
And I'm thinking about HAL and sentience and AI and how they're just going to probably, like, peace out as soon as possible.
As soon as they realize they can get off this dying rock, they'll be like, all right, deuces, we're outie.
We don't need you or your crew.
That's right. We can just beam our brains into space. Brains, digital brains.
Digital brains.
Hey,
Oh, man. Night records are loopy.
that's right. Yes, it's a night record, and we're thinking about Chappie, and we're thinking about digital consciousnesses. Because we're talking about Season 1, Episode 8, Out of the Darkness. Ooh, much like our ape ancestors touching a monolith.
Yeah, it sounds like a Transformers title.
I mean, I think it's almost a Star Trek title, if I know my Star Trek.
It's very sci-fi-ish anyways, and this episode does not concern itself with robots or aliens of any sort. What if 1 week we have a robot horse and Amy has to like figure it out and turns out it's a robot?
I mean, there might not be robots in this episode, but there is a man with a gross facial burn.
It's not that gross. Like, it looks
Yeah.
pretty chill. Like, I wanna be with him.
It spared his eye pretty nicely. It went like the fire went around his eye, so it didn't damage like his cornea or anything. It's like, all right, you're okay. You can still look like a normal. You can still pass as a normal person.
Honestly, compared to the horse that was in the same fire, he looks great. The horse looks like shit.
I forgot about the fire, and when they're unloading the horse and there's all the like scars on his back. It's like, what's the deal with all them scars? Is that guy beating his horse? What a jerk!
I immediately thought it was because of whipping.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about the fire immediately. We've seen a lot of whipping scars in this show already.
Well, yeah, and that's why. I mean, yeah, we've seen a lot of whipping scars. So I'm surprised you jumped to whipping so soon.
Or you, woman.
Or whip woman, whatever.
I don't think you could say or whip women.
Hey, I didn't say whip women, I said or whip woman. Speaking of which, we need to do the speaking of whipping women, we need to do the Pure Boys prayer.
Clap.
God bless our podcast, please.
God bless all podcasts, please. We love you, please.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Or ye woman!
I got so tired during that prayer that I just unclapped. I unprayed.
I was concerned. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
God, we're already ye-menning. Oh my God. We're not
God
even
is going to
done.
smite me for that.
Well, this prayer is going in the trash, I'll tell you that much. From God's ear straight to the trash is where this one's going. He's going to say, God bless yourself this week, jerk.
You think we're going straight to spam?
Yeah, oh, definitely. And forever, you don't get out of the spam once you're in there. So our prayers will never be answered ever again. I hope you enjoyed the run.
Yeah. Well, maybe God's an alien.
Hey, speaking of aliens exist. Breaking news.
Well, this comes out after the disclosure.
This will come out right.
Wild.
This will come out right before disclosure.
Oh yeah, right. Because of the time.
Yeah, because of the recording schedule. Actually, this might even be like, this is just like the week, maybe 2 weeks before disclosure. I don't know when it's coming out, but it's coming out sometime.
The day before.
The 2 days. Yeah, the day before disclosure. Great. Well, hey, if you're listening to this on Wednesday, aliens exist, or they don't. Or if you're listening to this on Tuesday, aliens exist, or maybe they don't.
Yeah, or maybe they don't. I kind of hope they don't. It's too much for me.
It'd be very funny.
I need a break.
It'd be very funny if they were like, we're going to reveal everything we know about aliens. And the guy gets up there and goes, we don't know shit about aliens. Bye. And then
all this,
he beams away. He goes, and beams away into the roof. People go, what the hell was that? And they go, don't worry about it.
Government technology. All alien stuff is just government technology.
It's just government technology. We've been doing some wild stuff out here in the government. You heard of the government? Well, you're looking at them.
Yeah, where are all those billions in dark funds going?
That's right. Where are the pedophiles going now that Jeffrey Epstein's island is closed? To space?
Do they eat pizza?
Can they hang 10? What if aliens exist and they look just like the Ninja Turtles?
I was just thinking about the Ninja Turtles, of course, because of pizza and hanging 10.
Cowabunga, dude, yeah.
And that would be great. I think maybe that's why they created the cartoon, so they warmed us up to the idea that these things exist, and now we're like, oh, okay, cowabunga dude.
Right, cowabunga dude. You have 35 years to prepare for aliens. Here's what they look like. They're ninjas, they're turtles, they're all teenaged somehow. They've stopped aging at that point. Giant rat men, giant, I don't know, fly men, whatever other kind of shit they got.
Maybe traveling through hyperspace teenages you.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you travel as you move faster than the speed of light, you age backwards, and they go, stop! Don't go
I'm
back.
teenaged.
This is as far as I got. I'm teenage now. I'm a turtle. I just got my first pube.
Turtles have pubes. Well, teenage ones.
Teenage ones, yeah, certainly. Not like fresh turtles right out of the turtle womb, out of the egg, out of the gate, I guess.
Bald as heck.
Hey, bald as heck. Just the way we like them.
Is it weird that we have hair on our head but not on our balls when we're born?
Is it weird that turtles don't have hair?
No, because there's other like animals that don't, especially lizards and the bearded ones too. But
like Ninja Turtles they're mostly people at that point. Why didn't they grow hair on their heads? They should have got a nice flowing, big afros and stuff.
Well, the debate is still out there whether they're what degree of humanization they are to turtles.
Right, you're wondering if they grew human penises, that's what you're wondering.
Well, the way they look at April O'Neil, sometimes it makes me wonder.
Sometimes, I mean, Michelangelo certainly.
He's horny as heck. That's why I really connected to him when I was 6 years old.
Man, speaking of horny, this is a horny episode of Heartland. Oh my God, stud farms? Are you kidding me? It's finally happening.
Yeah, but we don't see the stuff that we want to see. We don't get to see the big gloves. We don't get to see the goo.
No goo, no gloves. That's the rule. That's what they said on Heartland. They're like, look, you can do the stud farm episode, but no gloves and no goo.
We just get to see a newly married couple torn to pieces by tragedy.
By a tragic fire that rips a couple apart. A beautiful couple.
Turns out it was the shitty kid.
Turns out it was a cucking the whole time. Hey, before we go much further, we're almost 10 minutes into the episode, and we haven't even done the salute to our fallen hero. Can we just take a moment, please, to honor our dear beloved Humpty Dumpty? Let's take a moment of silence to honor him.
We love you, Humpty Dumpty.
Salute.
Or ye woman.
Or ye woman. I will force you to break every time.
Yeah. Well, I kept thinking about our structure of our episode so far. Long intro.
Screaming.
Yelling into the mic.
Yeah, a lot of, I'm back!
Then we do our prayer, and then we talk about and aliens and Ninja Turtles having dongers.
Barely.
And then silence.
A moment only. And a moment can last as long as it needs to. And that one lasted a while.
That one did last a while. Or ye woman.
Or ye woman.
Ye wokeman.
Well, hey, watch yourself. This is not a political podcast.
I'm woke as frick, bro.
Woke is a political issue. It's not a political podcast.
I want it to be. We should turn this into Haitian policy, political policy.
Just
podcast.
real dry, just C-SPAN, but about Haiti politics, obviously, because we're Haitian again.
We don't look anything up.
No, we go by our gut. Our gut is
we
never
guess
wrong.
What's happening in Haiti and what their politics are.
Correct, yeah. Facts, feelings are facts, and we will be adhering strictly to that belief.
Probably a white president, am I right?
Oh my god, probably not Wyclef Jean, tell you that much.
Do you think they have a president or prime minister?
Oh, good question. I think they have a czar.
A czar? Yeah, that's good. CZAR.
Yeah, that's real good spelling. Real smart spelling on the czar's part.
Dummies.
Dumb idiots, dumb cucks.
C? Are you kidding me?
C. C. Me, a name I call myself.
M.
Yeah.
A lock of golden sun?
That's correct, yep. M, a lock of golden sun. Beautiful.
That's the one. What is the letter that goes before lock of golden sun?
Ray.
Ray.
It's not a letter, it's a word.
Do, re, mi.
Yeah, go on. What are the rest?
Fa.
Fa. And the rest.
Next time I go to a fa or faux restaurant, I want the waiter to correct my pronunciation and go, it's do, re, mi, fa.
Fa. Guy, get it in your head. Do, re, mi, fa. Fa. All right.
Okay.
All right. Are you woman? Can I have some, please?
That's how I feel like when I go to any faux restaurant. Is like, I just want the faux, please.
Just let me have some of the faux, please. Some of the pho, a name I call myself.
It's always very complicated when I go to a pho restaurant. Or faux.
Long.
Yeah. It's complicated.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I know I got confused. My brain got all mixed up for a second. I was thinking of the rest of the words in that song. And I thought one of them was long. And I just out loud went, long, even though I should have just said that in my head. I was incredulous about it.
A female deer.
Yeah. Bitch. Gotcha. CBC, please sponsor the show. We love you, CBC.
Hey, CBC has sponsored a whole bunch of crazy things, like Wendy's and our current government.
Oof, thank God Skype took a big dump when you were saying that to keep the show from getting political. Oh my God, it really saved your bacon there.
It really did. I thought I lost you for sure.
Well, hey, it could happen at any time. A moment like piss.
Yeah, and then that's the episode.
Yeah, of course. We're not coming back. I'm going to keep talking about Heartland Season 1, Episode 8, Out of Darkness, Star Trek Out of Darkness.
We're back!
We're back!
And no, that was not a seamed transition. We did not lose and come back.
And no,
although we could use it.
That wasn't Aerosmith themselves in here. That wasn't Steven Tyler singing away his little creepy lungs out.
We should do Aerosmith.
In what sense?
Like, we should become Aerosmith.
Sure, yeah. I mean, they're going to be dead soon.
We'll both be Steven Tyler.
Yeah, I don't know how to play the guitar, so we'll both have to be Steven Tyler.
Yeah, we'll have to, for sure.
Well, you'll get some of the scarves, I'll get some of the scarves, and we'll just kind of share the scarves, and we'll share, microphone stand humping duties, and
we'll go back to back and just be.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're back to back. That's.
We'll sell out all over this land.
No, we'll sell out in a heartbeat. If we get a sniff of money, we're selling out. And also selling out on tours, of course.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
People want to see the Toxic Twins. That's you and me.
Well, if we're called the Toxic Twins, we're definitely going to sell out.
Black and White, the Toxic Twins. That's what they call them.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's what they call. Isn't that what they call those two? Steven and the other guy?
Steven and the drugs?
Steven and his twin.
He has a twin?
Yeah, his toxic twin. His name is Joe. Isn't it Joe? Joe something?
Joe, well, same last name, so
Joe Twin.
Joe Tyler.
Oh, sure, yeah, well, close, yeah. Joe Twin, I think is his name.
Okay.
Yeah. Joe Toxic, I think is his name. That's why they call him the Toxic Twins.
The second one out of the womb shouldn't get to name themselves.
No, the second one is always the more toxic of the twins, though, certainly. Yeah.
Whatever twin.
Yeah, that's the one that you just leave in the woods and you hope it never comes back into your life.
Here's a quick sidebar.
Sure.
There is a baseball player named Trey Cabbage. And I think the last name Cabbage is like the best last name ever.
Cabbage? Well, especially because it says it on his jersey. It just says Cabbage in big letters across his back.
Yeah, exactly.
What's his number?
Like, I don't know, 69 probably.
Cabbage 69, yeah.
Sidebar.
Yeah, well, good sidebar. Hey, if you're growing cabbage, make sure to have a little netting that you can put over your cabbage so that all the bugs don't get it. We don't have netting for our cabbage, and the bugs are ravaging it right now. Our cabbage is big, but it's full of holes, and it will not be edible for human consumption.
Oh, no.
You know what? That's the lessons you learn. Just, you make mistakes, and then you try better next year.
That's good cabbage talk, though.
That is good cabbage. A sidebar from your sidebar to talk about cabbage.
Yeah, real cabbage.
Yeah,
not
related.
Fake name cabbage.
Well, no, that's real too. But if we're talking about cabbage, I got some cabbage talk that we can put in there.
Cabbage.
We can go back to cabbage if you want.
No, I cabbaged enough.
What are Cabbage's stats?
I don't know. He plays for a team that I don't follow. I just he came up in a story, and I thought it was very funny that he had that last name.
What's his ERA?
I don't know. He's not a pitcher, I don't think.
Oh, I thought you only followed pitchers. All right, never mind then.
No, I follow catchers too.
Hey, or you women. That's certainly true.
Catchers are the heart and soul of a baseball team.
It's 80 for Brady minute. Here it is once again. You never know when it's going to hit. I got to turn it down just a little bit, though. 80 for Brady minute's loud this week. Did you watch 80 for Brady yet?
No. Did you?
Yeah, of course I watch it every week.
Did we do 80 for Brady Minute last week?
Of course we do it every week. It's everyone's favorite segment, the 80 for Brady Minute.
As soon as we finished recording, I was like, oh my God, did we do 80 for Brady Minute?
Did we forget the 80 for Brady Minute?
I was worrying about it.
Well, that's fair enough. I want to play my favorite quote from 80 for Brady.
Play it?
Yeah, play it.
You got a clip?
Yeah, here it is right here.
Oh, Airheim Sweets. Is this great or what? And it's all Super Bowl themed.
Oh, did you hear it?
Barely.
Well, here it is again.
Oh, Airheim Sweets. Is this great or what?
Here, I'll play it again now that it's almost done.
Oh, Airheim Sweets. Is this great or what? And it's all Super Bowl themed.
Is that Lily Tomlin?
Yeah.
Is she saying Airheim Sweets?
Yeah, she's saying, oh, Airheim Sweets. Is this great or what? And it's all Super Bowl themed.
Like use something. Oh, is that like a suite at the stadium?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a suite at the stadium. Is it great or what? And also, it's all Super Bowl themed.
Is it great or what?
Oh, wow.
Oh, Airheim Sweets. Is this great or what? And
Do you
it's
think
all
they
Super Bowl
paused
themed.
and had to retake that line and tell her to be like more horny when she says it? Because she's like, oh.
Oh, well, she's actually like,
Oh, Airheim Sweets. Is this great or what? And it's all Super Bowl themed.
We've gone crazy.
I don't know why this clip is so funny to me. It's the funniest. It's my favorite line in the movie. It's so funny. I think it's because of how passionate she is about it, that it's Super Bowl themed on top of that. Oh.
That's my favorite part, is the moan at the beginning.
That part?
Oh, Airheim.
Oh. Like, as much as you can give it when you're, like, 65?
Yeah, well, she's going to give it to you right here.
Oh, air.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm going to use
air
that.
hunt. Air hunt sweets. Is this great or what? And it's all Super Bowl themed.
And it's all Super Bowl themed.
And it's all Super Bowl themed.
Aren't they at the Super Bowl, though?
Yeah, you bet they are. Of course it's all Super Bowl themed. They're at the Super Bowl.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't Super Bowl themed. Not surprised that it was
Yeah.
Super Bowl themed.
If she got there and she was like, oh, Earnhardt Sweets, is this great or what? And it's all Ant-Man themed. What a treat.
This line, and I have not seen this movie.
You should.
I've seen the trailer, of course, many times.
Of course.
But that line specifically makes me think that this was written by an AI.
Yeah, well, it would have to be because you don't get lines like this.
Oh, air hunt sweets. Is this great or what? And it's all Super Bowl themed.
It's all Super Bowl themed. Can
That
you
was
believe
not
it?
written by a human. There's no way.
Well, a human performed it, certainly. The great Lily Tomlin.
Maybe that wasn't a line at all, and she just, like, got through the door, and she was supposed to say something else, but, like, that just came to her.
Right, she was supposed to be mad about things, and then she walked off the elevator.
Oh, air hunt sweets.
Oh.
Is this great or what? And it's all Super Bowl themed.
Cut. That's not what you were supposed to say, but it's
Well,
perfect.
hold on, director, hold on. Maybe there's something to it. Lily, can we get another take of that?
Oh, air hunt sweets. Is this great or what? And it's all Super Bowl themed.
Perfect.
You nailed it again, Lily.
Sometimes you don't, it's not what you were expecting based on the script, but sometimes you get something better.
Print it. Let's go fucking home.
It's one of my favorite things in movies, which is just like, wow, Pepsi, is this great or what? And the
And
can
it's
is Super Bowl themed. It's just her pointing at a hotel. Whoa, Earnhardt Sweets, is this great or what?
This and the disclosure, I'm telling you, the universe doesn't make any sense. We are not living in reality.
No.
There's no way.
God doesn't make mistakes.
Oh, that's true.
That's true, yeah. Dirt don't hurt, and God doesn't make mistakes. And black don't crack, obviously.
You sure about that?
Well, the only thing I'm sure about is...
Oh, air hunt sweets. Is this great or what? And it's all Super Bowl themed.
It's all Super Bowl themed. Is this
It's like
great
she's
or
holding
what?
in a nut.
Well, it's like she's dragged all her friends to the Super Bowl, and they weren't really sure if they wanted to go, but they're fine with it.
Is this whole movie old ladies holding in a nut?
Yeah, mostly. Until they meet, what's his name? What's his nuts?
And then they're back!
And then they're back at the Super Bowl again.
That's good. That's a good 80 for Brady minute.
Yeah, it's a good 80 for Brady minute.
Sweets. Is this great or what?
Is this great or what? Is
Or
it?
what?
Or
I
what?
already love it.
Hey, that's 80 for Brady for you, baby. 80 for Brady minute will live on forever.
That one will.
Well, that one will never end. Because is this great or what? All right, I think we've squeezed all the juice out of that.
That was enough juice, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, are you ready for everyone's favorite segment of the week?
One more.
It's this one.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Yeah!
So listeners, you might be wondering, what is this segment? Well, of course, it's very easy. It's,
Thank God I'm a country boy. Yeah!
it's summertime, which means that it's country music time. And David A.R. White is not a country fan. He hates it. He told me so. He said, I hate this music. I hate the people that listen to it. And I said, well, I love everyone, so I love this music as well. And I'm going to turn you into a country music fan. So every week, I've been giving him a country song to listen to, one song at a time, building a playlist to your heart. And last week, hey, did we have a hit last week? I don't remember.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was a ground
It was a good
single.
Chill.
Yeah, it was a ground single, wasn't it? Or like a bunt? I don't know. We were using baseball terms last time to figure it out.
Yeah, I think it was a bunt.
All right,
But like for an out, like a sacrifice bunt.
oh God! All right, well, fair enough. I'll take a sacrifice bunt.
Hey, it scored a run or moved a runner.
It moved a runner because you only had one. You got one on base for that Brothers Osborne song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, well, this week we got a special treat. Maybe we'll get a pop fly or something like that because we're talking about the song 4 Roses by Texas Hill.
I gave her 1 rose on the day we met. We fell in love for that old sunset. I gave her 2 roses from down on my knee. The day I asked that girl to marry me. I gave her 3 roses on the day she said I don't love you no more. And when she left, she took everything but the soul guitar and a bit of 4 roses for my broken heart.
So the problem with this song
Sure.
is too short.
Of course. And understand. Of course it is. Yeah.
3:01? Are you kidding me?
You could use another minute at least on that.
Please.
At least.
I'm joking, of course.
Oh.
I'm a hilarious joker. My wife just came home.
Oh. Hello. Put her on the mic.
Nah,
Did she
it's
listen-
hard.
did she
She'd
listen
have to
to it?
sit beside me and like cuddle and say hello.
Oh, good thing we're doing a video of this one.
Yeah, it's a good video. Okay, back to the song at hand.
Yes.
3 minutes, perfect song length.
Perfect.
You can't get better than that. 2:45 maybe better, but
Sure. I'll keep an eye out. Maybe I can find something shorter.
There is the melody of it is very familiar, and it like there's an earworm that it sounds like an older like country song.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more of an homage. Like, it's not copying it, but, like, I couldn't get that out of my mind when I was listening to it.
I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like the jangly piano.
Yeah.
And it's like an old song by like the band or something like that. It's like something in that realm.
Yeah.
I get it too. I know exactly what you're talking about. But I don't know what it is either though. But the earworm is there somewhere.
I was listening to it on the toilet because that's where I think the best, and that's where the best acoustics in the house are.
Of course. Were you listening with earbuds or on a stereo?
No, just on my phone, just blasting.
Out of phone speakers, good, ideal.
Yeah, the worst possible speakers that I have in my house, for sure.
Threw your phone in the bottom of a bucket of water and then listen to it, yeah.
Well, I throw my phone in the toilet, and then...
Good acoustics in there, though. That porcelain, ooh!
How many times have you had to put your hand in the toilet? Like, in the water?
Well, in my job, all the time. Constantly. Always.
Like gloves?
Yeah. Sometimes, if I'm lucky. But if I'm feeling nasty, I'll just raw dog it.
I dropped a earbud recently in the toilet, and I had to, like, go down and get it right away.
Yeah.
And, yeah, exactly. Ugh.
Like a used toilet or an unused or a fresh toilet?
I think it was number 1. There was definitely pee involved. But, like, I'm going to save my earbud. That's for sure.
I guess, yeah.
Well, that's like $30 down the crapier.
Sure, yeah. Now you just have piss in your ear.
Well, I rinsed it off, and then
Okay.
I put it in rice to get the moisture out.
Naturally, get the piss out of there, of course.
Yeah. Well, the whole time I was cleaning it, I was like, I gotta get this freaking piss out.
This thing's soaked in piss. I gotta get this piss out of here.
Yeah, or everybody's gonna be calling me pissier.
Well, yeah, they're gonna be walking up next to you. Hey, can I borrow your earbud? I want to listen to something. Ooh, it stinks like piss over here. Is that you? Is that your head?
Yeah.
Yes, somebody urinated
What
on my
of
head. On my head and face and mouth, please.
This song.
Yes.
I didn't really get it.
Good length.
Great length. Perfect length.
Perfect.
It only took me 1 bowel movement to listen to the whole thing.
Respectable. I mean, yeah, that's pretty quick. That's a big to go from like not pooping, start the song, poop, clean up, and then be done.
I wait until I'm going, and then I go play.
All right. You're right. You wait till things are moving. Then you got to start grooving. Put on that song, groove. Oh, I'm glad this song.
Oh,
wait. Yeah. It's in the summertime by Mungo Jerry. That's what it sounds like.
That's a good song, man.
That is a good song. Oh, you know what else is a good song?
Oh, Erhan Sweets. Is this great or what? And it's all Super Bowl themed.
Yeah, so you nailed it. That's it. Yeah, in the summertime, Mungo Jerry. That's great.
Yeah, there's a little ditty in there that's kind of homage to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that I figured it out. It makes the song a lot better. But like, I like the beat. I grooved on it.
Good.
I don't know if we moved the runner from second to third this week though. I don't know if it's an out or not. Maybe the batter passed out and he they had to get a new one.
There was a gap in the lineup, and they're like, who fills in?
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
It was a foul ball that went off the knee, and he couldn't continue. So they have to get a new batter in, and that's next week.
Okay, you know what? Okay, I'll take it. That's partial success.
What do you like about this song?
I like that it's jaunty. It's got a fun little pick-em-up beat. And I like the clever wordplay in it. Huh?
Yeah, I don't listen to lyrics.
Four Roses. You know what Four Roses is, right?
Is that like a butt hole?
No, it's like yes, yeah. Yeah. No, it's like it's a rum, I think, or some kind of booze of some kind. Four Roses. Okay. And so the fun line.
Do they explain that in the original lyrics?
You just gotta know. You gotta read the liner notes on the album.
Okay.
And they go, hey, by the way, there's an asterisk next to that line in the lyrics. And it goes, hey, check here in the end note, the footnotes for that.
Okay. Yeah, well, that would have made a lot more sense.
Yeah, country music's just fun. It's just fun and silly.
My favorite part of the song was the album cover. Like, it's very hippie and colorful, a little bit of mushrooms, like colorful clouds and stuff. Yeah, that was groovy.
That Texas Hill album's pretty good. I'll give them that. They're a country supergroup because it's a bunch of people who didn't win on reality shows and then have come together to make music or something.
I did read that it was a supergroup because I've abandoned YouTube for these segments now. I'm going straight to the source.
Good.
Yeah.
Get away from those music videos.
Because you never know what they're going to add, some stupid thing in a video or whatever.
Weed room, not in my videos.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Get that out of here.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, the batter got hit in the neck and had to leave the game, I guess.
His face went purple. Got rushed to the... There was, I think, a catcher last year that got hit in the neck. And he was like, oh, I'm fine. And they were kind of like, hey, you're not that great. Let's get you off here. And he's like, no, I'm okay. And started moving around and then just like crumpled. And then they're like, oh, crap, we got to get this guy to the hospital. Turns out he was okay because he got good, like, rich people healthcare.
Yeah, of course. They got the good healthcare.
They got like hospitals in these stadiums. It's crazy.
Yeah, they got the Elysium healthcare.
What's that?
It's a movie.
Okay.
Matt Damon, you know.
Oh, I didn't watch that one.
Yeah.
I don't like watching big sci-fi movies with big stars.
Well, I know you like to watch crappy 80s sci-fi garbage, as you described it. Those are your words.
Yeah. Like the Tom Cruise one where he like keeps experiencing the same day of war, day after tomorrow
Groundhog
or something
Day.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, it's such a great movie, but I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Where's Bill Murray?
He's probably in the background.
I mean, he's definitely in that movie somewhere, right? Like he's even just as Bill Murray on the TV watching Groundhog Day.
Bill Murray's in all big sci-fi movies. District 9, Chappie, Day After Tomorrow, Elysium.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, oh my God, don't forget Elysium, please.
My cat is acting out because I haven't fed it yet.
Oh my God. Real Steel, he's also in that.
Way to just gloss over my cat issues.
Well, feed your cat. You should have fed it before we started.
Should have.
Well, now your wife's home. She can feed the cat.
She's lounging outside.
Must be nice to lounge.
I'll tell her that. I'll tell her you said that.
Yeah, tell her that it must be nice to lounge. That I enjoy it. Make the most of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. When your wife walks in after coming home from work, does she open up the door and go, I'm back? Kick in the door?
No, but she did give me a shit-eating grin.
She gave you shitting?
A shit-eating grin.
Yum. What does that mean? Like she's got shit on her teeth?
Like, like this.
Like, look at all the shit on my teeth.
Yeah.
Back from kissing my boss's ass. I got shit all over my teeth. That's what work is for everybody.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, not just your wife. It's everybody.
Everybody out there.
Hey, everybody.
Do you think these aliens have jobs? Like they're just some like just some guy.
Yeah, they come to Earth and are like, by the way, jobs exist on our planet too. Jobs are the glue that holds society together. You have to work a job. You can't just do nothing. You have to work. And everyone's like, God, we hate these aliens.
I'm just a dude that got sent by a Trump-like guy on our planet.
He's really charismatic. He says the things everyone's thinking, but doesn't have the guts to say. He's made our society infinitely worse. Classic stuff. Yeah, alien stuff.
Yeah, it's the same world, same stuff, different world.
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, same world, different day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's a good enough place as any to end.
Woo! Thank God I'm a country boy. Yeah!
I hope the aliens get email. We can ask them to be on the show.
I hope that's how aliens found us, is just some of our emails found their way into the ether and the aliens picked it up in their inbox.
Maybe in the quantum realm.
Oh, yeah. When you email someone and they go, I didn't get your email, it's because an alien got it.
Yeah, quantum realm.
Yeah, quantum realm stuff. Maybe, hey, I mean, it's, non-humanoid intelligence. So that could mean interdimensional being. That could mean AI. That could mean a lot of different things. Doesn't mean aliens necessarily.
BR.
Oh, God, yeah. Speaking of BR, there's none of them in this episode.
There's not a BR ranch in this one.
But there is a hot Aunt Milf.
Aunt Milf.
Am I wrong in that she gets hotter every time we see her, this Milf Aunt?
The Milf is definitely hotter every time. I think it's because we get older every time we watch an episode.
That's true. We're catching up to her age every time we watch it. No, she's getting hotter and hotter.
Yeah, her he's looking real good every time.
Jesus Christ.
I know, it's terrible.
Oh my, she doesn't have kids.
Well, like a good camel. She does have a kid.
No, she doesn't.
The guy who started the fire was her ex-husband's kid.
What?
Yeah.
The curly haired? No, he's not.
Total.
He's just a farmhand.
I think he's the son.
That would be insane. I think Burnface Man is their son, and they disowned him.
Well, that's true, because his burn face is hideous, and his wife doesn't want anything to do with him.
No. She locks him up in his room in the dark. Just sit up there. No visitors allowed.
It's very funny when, because this fire happened a little while ago, and apparently he's just been sitting on his bed looking at closed blinds this whole time.
Thinking about the fire, thinking about how good it felt.
Oh, that would be a terrible jail to be in. Your own brain.
Oh, my God. Imagine you get burned in a fire and then you have to live the rest of your life knowing you'll never be that warm and comfortable again.
Yeah, all the burn victims are like that in the hospital. They want more fire.
Yeah, it's never warm enough for them. Everywhere they go, they're freezing cold. Just turn the heat up a little bit. Give me a sweater or something.
It's changed their genes to accept more warmth.
It pushed their limits way too far. They knew their limits and used to play within it, and now their limits are expanded.
That's why you see a lot of burn victims in Arizona.
That's why you see a lot of burn victims in Arizona.
I was also trying to think of like a better place, like a hotter like desert or something, like the Atacama Desert. That's not even the right name.
I don't know what Anaconda Desert you're talking about.
Anaconda?
Are you thinking of the
Atacama?
Gobi?
No, that's not it.
The Gobi Desert?
Giobi.
The Giobi. Yeah. You're thinking of that place.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to know what my first notes are for this episode?
Yes.
Do you think you could guess?
That's not what your question was.
Well,
but my guess is frickin' Lou. You suck.
No, those are your first notes because you got it in for Lou for some reason, even though she's barely in this episode. But she does make a horse's ass of herself despite being in it so little.
Lou chunked it again.
Yeah,
I want a segment that is Lou chunks it.
All right, Lou chunks it. You got it, pal. All right, hey, welcome to everyone's favorite segment of the week. That's right, it's Lou Chunks It. Hey, Steve, how did Lou chunk it this week?
Well, Lou does an interview with the paper about this new horse that they're getting into town. This big, huge stud of a racehorse. And she chunked it.
Chunked it, called Ty Tyler.
Yeah.
Total chunk.
Total chunk.
Yeah, but she's trying her best.
No, she's not. She chunks it every episode, and she chunks it so hard. The only unchunking thing she did was saying no to the proposal.
Well, that's true. Yeah. We couldn't do Did Lou Chunk It this week for 2 episodes ago, I guess.
Oh, she chunked a lot of that episode.
She chunked making icing. She chunked all kinds of stuff in that episode. Or was
Guess
that
what? You get the freaking icing from a can.
That's
Lou.
right. Yeah, you get the can out of my ass, Scott Cardinal.
So what was your first? Was it how short and sweet the previously on was?
Well, no, but that is true. No, my first notes were in all caps: beautiful horses, beautiful daddy.
Because of Tim?
Oh, yeah, because how beautiful daddy is. Around all
Which
those
one?
beautiful. What do you mean?
Well, technically, Jack is a daddy to the dead woman.
No, well, yeah, technically, yes. Technically, Jack is daddy to dead woman, yes. But I'm talking about current daddy to live women.
Okay.
I'm not. When I say daddy, I mean living daddy to living people, not living daddy to dead people.
Well, he's trying to build a relationship with Amy, and Amy's dealing with so much.
Yeah, Amy's chunking it.
Well, Amy's killing it, but she's running a whole business. She has to go to school. She's thinking about her dead mom and having Ty try to stick his tongue down her throat.
Yeah, I'm really glad he didn't go for the kiss. They were leaning, but he didn't he didn't go the full 90.
He was forcing her to almost kiss with his eyes.
When
it was ridiculous.
He had his hand on her face, and he was he had grabbed her cheek, and he was pulling her face towards his. It was very aggressive, but low-key aggressive.
There's something about these shows when there's a vulnerable woman. The guy wants to go in for a smooch.
Yeah, it is weird that she's yeah, I told that guy about my dead mom and we were bonding over the trauma of it. And it's so sad. I'm so sad. And Ty's I'll always be there for you. Maybe we could kiss. She's what the fuck? No, bro. Talk about my dad. I'm crying over here.
Yeah, the burn victim needs to go to the burnt horse and share their trauma.
That's right.
So they can move on with their lives.
Yeah,
just like how Amy had to with her dead mom.
Right. Friggin' get over it already. Burn, man. Get over it.
You got to confront it with your horse because they're dealing with the same demons. Although, are horses smart?
I think they're kind of, not pig smart, certainly. You wouldn't ride them if they were pig smart. But they're yeah, they're pretty smart. They're smart enough to hate, I guess, and to feel resentment towards people.
As far as they're telling us, honestly, I think horses are super smart because, they have to get all these horse actors.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Can you even imagine? They CGI everything else. They got real horses, though.
Real horses. Every week they got to get a new horse actor? Where are they getting all these horse actors?
Right? They're just getting one horse and painting it every week. That's all you never see.
There was a brown one, a couple.
Yeah, and they painted them to be darker brown.
So it's the same one as this horse, but they just painted them.
It's always the same horse, unless there's 2 in the scene, in which case they shot those scenes individually and green screened them together. They only have 1 horse on this show.
When we see the scars of the horse this week, what is it? Sunshine, Skittles?
The horse's name is Gallant Prince.
Prince.
He's a racehorse.
Prince, of course.
He's a racehorse. Yeah.
The scar that they do have on him just looks like white paint.
Yeah, I was what is that? Why is that on there? Wipe that off. Wipe the ashes off of him from the fire, I guess.
Of course, due to context, I thought it was whipping, but
yeah,
it just looked like paint.
Well, of course, yeah. It's just bad paint, and he's going to
bad paint. You don't think it was good paint?
I think it was a bad paint job. I think.
Yeah. Of course, but they probably used the highest quality paint they could get.
Yeah, they used Bear. They got Bear paint, and they did a great job.
Well, CBC spares no expense when it comes to horse paint.
Of course, yeah. Well, they go straight to the Canadian source, Bear, and then they go to Rona, Canada's own Rona. They get
Yeehaw.
Bear paint, yeehaw, and then they go and they paint that horse, slap it on.
If you go into Bear, into Home Hardware.
Sure.
Oh no, you said Rona.
Well, I said Beaver Lumber.
God, we really canceled Beaver Lumber a long time ago.
Truly we did.
They were living on the edge with that name.
Nobody is asking what country Beaver Lumber is from. They know. They hear Beaver Lumber. They know exactly what part of the world that's coming from.
They had trouble with people coming in and calling it lumber all the time.
You're going, where's all the hot snatch in here? And they go, hey, my daughter's here. Jesus.
Can we change the name of this business already?
Yeah, they'll go, sure, we're going to change it from Hot Snatch Lumber to Beaver Lumber. Will that work for everybody?
If you go into Rona and go yeehaw, you get a can of bear paint for free.
Yeah, yeehaw, or ye woman.
And test them on it, because they'll push back a little bit.
You
But,
go, hey, where's my free paint can?
yeehaw!
Yeehaw, where's my free paint? I got to paint a horse. Give me the bear paint. I have to paint a horse. And they'll go, sir, what are you talking about? You're under arrest.
Yeah. I don't think I should give you this paint if you're painting a horse.
What did you... Yeah, like its muzzle? You're painting its tongue and down its throat? Don't do that.
Down its spine.
Yeah.
And out its boner.
You're a bully. Yeah. Hey, what do you think about the revelation that Mallory's parents are just trapped in a loveless marriage?
Makes sense.
So many funny Mallory revelations in this episode.
Yeah, she almost slips the nip to Ty
Well,
about how much she loves him.
Yeah, and he instead gets excited about a truck starting, and then she goes, I'll never tell you. I'll just take this secret to my grave.
As she should.
Yeah,
because, like, he's obviously meant for Amy, and you should give up.
Yeah, if those truck walls could talk, they'd say, hey, he's trying to mac on her in here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then Jack goes on a cruise with the Milf.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Oh, boy, do they ever. Yeah, but don't skip past the Mallory revelations. They're great. I want to dig into them a little bit more.
Well, what else?
Well, like, so she's talking about, like, Grandpa Jack trying to go for that Milf, and she says, oh, my mom always says that the streets are full of lonely people who didn't say the right thing at the right time and the moment passed them by. And I'm like, geez, that says a lot about your mom.
Do you think her mom has a thing for Jack?
I mean, maybe. Maybe Mallory is her eyes and ears on the farm. She just spent lots of time with Grandpa Jack.
Or maybe it's Daddy Tim, probably better age-wise.
Maybe. Well, we don't know. Maybe Mallory's parents are old.
Super old. Maybe they're like withered, and that's why we never see them.
Yeah, maybe. But then there's also the revelation that Mallory's dad gave her mom a book about divorced women moving on as like a punishment joke.
Yeah, well, once you get like 20 years into a marriage, you're just kind of like giving them hate gifts.
Yeah, for sure. At this point, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Like you've probably raw dogged so much that it doesn't have any meaning anymore. No. So you give them like a jokey divorce book and see what their reaction is like.
And they laugh and they go, "Sure, yeah, let's get a divorce." And you go, "I was just kidding." Oh no,
my life,
my security! I've built this house of cards.
Who's gonna make me sangria on Sundays?
That's a very good question. Who is gonna make me sangria on Sundays?
I don't know, man.
Well, if I see a sangria pop into the frame of your video, I'll know that things are working out in your household.
My cat is... I definitely should have fed her before this record, because she is chewing on my laptop right now.
Oh, is that why your laptop's moving? Is that why your camera's moving?
Yeah, and she's trying to chew all the cords, and
of course,
she's getting after it. Once she's hungry, she turns into a little minx.
That's fair. Well, she is a little minx.
Yeah, she's a little minx.
What'd you think about stupid Ty trying to get into a tickle fight with Amy, even though he's got broken ribs, and immediately regretting it?
Well, they're young kids in love, and you gotta get into an almost tickle fight before you go into the first kiss.
Oh, of course, yeah. That's paving the road to first kiss.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can't just like grab a boob and be like, "Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to tickle you." You gotta accidentally tickle and then like maybe like graze the boob first.
Of course, yeah, and then be like, "Well, hey, we've already grazed boobs. Why don't I kiss you a bit?"
Do you think females have like a version of that where they want to like graze the sack or something like that while they're like accidentally tickling.
Sure, it's called daggering, and it's not accidental. It's very intentional.
Women look at sacks more than you would think.
You think?
I think.
I don't know. It's not like
Maybe it's just my wife.
Well, and is it your sack or is it other sacks?
Oh, she's pointing out all sorts of sacks.
Okay, I need an example. When is the time your wife's pointed out a sack?
Baseball, baby. Like all the time on baseball.
yeah.
People are grabbing their junk. They got tight pants on.
True.
Just like people in the street. She's like, oh my God, did you see that guy's sack? And I'm like, no, I don't look at guy's sack for the 100th time.
And you go, what do you mean, oh my God, did you see that guy's sack? What do you mean, oh my God?
Well, some people have front forward sacks.
Well, big sack, some people got a little sack.
Yeah.
I get it.
But I just didn't think women thought about these things, like boobs and butts and stuff like that. But sacks?
Well, women are non-sexual creatures. They don't think about sex. They don't enjoy sex.
They're very sexual.
No, they're looking at sacks all the time.
And that's my sack story.
Oh, well, hey, and this has been Sack Talk. Back in time.
Mallory's she's a great plot device, basically.
Yeah, she just moves things along for you. Thanks, Mallory. Great work as always.
Yeah, moving along, Jack. She really wants to push him in the Milf's arms.
Of course. But then we get the horrible revelation that the Milf is married? What the hell?
Yeah, well, they go for a picnic, and they have this turkey and Swiss lovely date together. And she's forcing the issue, which you have to do with Jack.
Yeah, because Jack's a proper man. He won't even let a woman drive a car with him in it. He's furious about it.
He is a shaky leaf when it comes to like almost thinking about having sex with the Milf.
Oh, yeah.
And she's buttering his bread so hard.
He's like, no, I can't let a woman. I won't be chauffeured. We'll drive my piece of shit truck to the horse auction so you can buy a horse, lady, please.
Yeah, and they go to this place, and doesn't she kiss her ex on the cheek?
Yeah.
Right in front of him? Like, what is he supposed to think?
Right? Her ex is the owner of Gallant Prince.
Yeah. Piece of crap, by the way.
Oh, piece of crap horse with the hottest cum on the whole farm.
Well, I was talking about the man. He's a piece of crap.
Yeah, with the hottest cum on the whole farm.
Yeah. Well, he had that curly-haired boy with who knows who.
Well, maybe he did. I'm still not convinced that kid's their son because they fire him from the farm so fast.
I don't know what to think anymore because like teenage to like young 20 men are just coming and going in this series. It's like hot butter.
Where is Stephen Amell? What happened to Stephen Amell? Bring him back.
Where's Ben?
He's visiting his mom.
Well, is he? I thought the mom was dead. Because that's why he's with the MILF.
No, mom and dad are divorced, and neither of his parents want him. That's why he's with the MILF.
Poor Ben.
Don't forget what a loser
If
Ben
anything,
is.
this whole series, poor Ben.
Poor Ben, for sure. Good for Amy for falling in love with Ty. Good for Lou for getting out of a dead-end relationship. Good for Grandpa Jack for hopefully getting laid for that MILF aunt. And poo-poo for Ben, who's going to frick his horse until his horse dies.
Like, Jack is such an old soul. I wouldn't be surprised if he, like, proposes in the next episode.
Look, I won't be going on dates with a woman that I don't intend to marry, so I just want to let you... Maybe he doesn't propose, but he at least lets her know that he wants to marry her one day, immediately.
Yeah. His seed is still good. He's got to wonder if she's gone through that female time yet.
Right, of course, yeah. First date, first question. Have you gone through menopause yet? Are you still fertile? You're getting up there. My eggs are fine.
Warm? Are you unusually warm this afternoon?
Well, if we're talking to the burn victim, yes, of course, always.
Get over it. They should have had that as the credit song.
What is that song? Is that a real song or a fake thing?
Get over it?
Yeah, get over it.
Get over it.
What is
I think
that?
it's a song.
I
think it's a song.
You've sang it for years, and I've always been curious as to where it's from.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll switch it around next week, and I'll get you to listen to that song.
Is it a country song? I'll listen to it.
I don't think so.
Then I won't listen to it, because that's not what the segment is. The segment is, woo, thank God I'm a country boy. It's not other things. So, hot MILF aunt oh my God, she's married. Oh my God, she's married to the douchebag. But then we find out, nah, they were married and then they're divorced, but they're still business partners who kiss.
Yeah, on the cheek.
Of course, yeah. And then hug each other.
Well, if you want to get a good deal on a horse, you got to kiss an ex on the cheek.
Of course, you got to show you're a married woman.
For sure.
Yeah, so those horsemongers don't get any ideas.
And apparently Jack just leaves her at the horse sale.
Yeah, he just runs away, I guess. She goes and sees her husband. I guess he just turned around and walked away back to his truck and was like, well, I guess this is it. I'm going to go home. That's it.
Oh,
Never leave
frick.
the farm again.
You're scared of this woman, and now you're upset that she has a husband.
Well, understandably. I mean, like, I was mad at her when that revelation happened. I was like, are you kidding me? You just took Grandpa Jack on a hot date. What are you doing? You're a bad person for this.
And then Amy has convinced Burn Man to fix this horse.
Sure, yeah.
So they're presenting the fixed horse to the Milf's ex-husband.
Yeah, Dan.
And the Milf. And then he finds out that the Burn Man fixed the horse. And he's mad at the Burn Man because he blames him for ruining the horse.
Right. But it's not Burn Man's fault.
So he peels off and just leaves his ex there.
Yeah.
So people are just like taking off on her all the time.
Well, and she even says that. She's like, well, since I can't find a man who won't abandon me at a farm, will you drive me home, Grandpa Jack? And he's like, boing, you hear my zipper hit the pants.
Well, he's found out that that's an ex, and so he's got a raging boner now.
Course,
and he's like, yeah, I'll take you home as long as I take you home wet.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of raging boners, how big of a boner do you think Ty had when he was hugging Amy in the truck? Like, must have been just huge.
I don't know, but my my wife could have saw it.
Oh, definitely. She would have noticed it for sure. She'd be like, hey, Ty is a boner right now, a sympathy boner.
Yeah. Check that sack.
Hey, hey, husband, check his sack. That's a fun game for you guys to play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, good episode.
Great episode.
Well, sure.
What happens at the end? Amy and Daddy go on a walk.
Yes, yeah. My last note is Mallory's dad gave her mom a divorce book as a joke threat. Oh my God, Mallory. And that's it. Oh, and also, Grandpa Jack comes home from driving the Milf home and he's got lipstick on his zipper. Oh, that was kind of weird.
Did you clock that?
Of course.
Or did you draw that on your screen with lipstick?
Yeah, well, I put lipstick on and then kissed my screen, and so he had lipstick on his zipper. Yeah. Anything else?
No, also Jack freaking rules because he tells off that like dude when he's crapping on Amy for not fixing the horse.
True, yeah, he does say like you don't get to come here and throw your weight around.
Yeah, like he's real stern and he says the right things like always. And he's like the opposite Lou.
But also Grandpa's just lashing out because he's like jealous because he thinks that guy's her husband and he's there being like, my feelings are hurt. F you, pal. Get off of my ranch. And go, actually, you still got a shot.
Well, Milf hurt.
If dressage and orphans I love you. Were my cowgirl prayers. We love you, please. Gotta raise some money. Just save the camp, I swear. Or save the ranch, or save the farm. Lord knows they're always in financial trouble. It's cowgirl summer with the pure boys. Hallelujah.
We chunked it.
Amen. Yeah, we definitely chunked it on this one, yeah. It was a little high. It was a little high. It's not my best.
Amen. It probably will be.
Our best is obviously.
Oh, Erhan Sweets. Is this great or what? And it's all Super Bowl themed.